All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakathea Hawa, Barakathea Hawa Shai, Barakathea Hawa, Barakathea Hawa Shai, Barakathea Hawa, Barakathea Hawa Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to rot this out. It'll be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go in the Rakah Kwadash, all right? It's going to be real quick. I just had a couple scriptures that I was going to go through. I pretty much was going through Second Ezra, reading a couple chapters, and it was kind of supping with me. I've read it before, we know it, but it was just kind of supping with me. So I said, let me do a quick little lesson. I don't want to rot this out to be edifying, all right? All right, so I'm gonna jump around a little bit. You can read. It's pretty much gonna be centered around Second Ezra chapter 6 through chapter 8. Okay, and let's get straight in it. All right, so let's start at Second Ezra chapter 6, chapter 8, verse 1. Second Ezra 8 and 1. All right, and like I said, it's going to be centered from Second Ezra chapter 6 through 8. Read the whole chapters, all right? But I'm going to skip around. So, Second Ezra 8 and 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High, and remember, what's happening is Ezra is being visited by an angel, night after night. He's giving him visions. And remember, the elders always said, they always mention that a lot of these visions are the same visions being seen over and over by different prophets. So you know what I'm saying? They're being told in their perspective. But Daniel was seeing the same vision as John the Revelator, for example, on the Isle of Patmos. The prophets were seeing. It was always about the end, the destruction. Okay, you see. So, but anyway. And the visions would make the prophets sick, man, sick to the stomach. It was hard to bear. A lot of the prophets didn't understand what was, going on. But hey, we understand now through the Spirit. Yahweh Shem Yahushua and Rakak Wadash, Lord's will, we be those men. Okay, starting with the head apostles, Elder Tahar on down. We are those same men coming back in our lot, as the scripture said about Daniel. We're gonna stand in our lot at the end. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophet, so we're back and we have the full understanding. Okay, now, okay, Anyway, it says, and he answered me, the angel talking to Ezra, and he answered me, saying, the Most High, Yahweh, okay, is his name, have made this world, okay, what world is he talking about? This current world, okay, that's being ran by the wicked, Esau, Edom, okay, and that's been going on since the Greek Empire, okay? Even when Yahushua came on the scene, the wicked was ruling. That's why I said that the kingdom of Israel suffered violence, man. Talking about the Romans that were ruling. Okay, you see. So it says, and he answered me, saying, the Most High Yahweh, okay, have made this world, this present world, okay, that's being ran by Esau, Edom, okay, all right. Job 9 and 24, okay, the wicked, all right. You see, this world is made for many, but the world to come, which is the kingdom, all right, which is going to be starting with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they're going to be the heads, you see, and Yasharallah, okay, you see, and all other nations in subjection, okay, that world, a world of righteousness, okay, but the world to come for few, okay, it's for few. It says, I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra. I'll keep going. I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world. Okay? It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved. That's the point. The slain of the Lord is going to be many. All right. Again, it says, Second Ezra 8 and 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High, Yahweh, hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. Okay? Jump down to verse 3. It says, there be many created, but few shall be saved. All right? And we're going to get, because that's the whole point when you start reading Second Ezra. Let me see. Do I want to start at 7? Let's go to 6 also. But when you start at Second Ezra 6, right, from the top, I'm not going to read it, but Ezra couldn't understand it, man. You know, he even said it. This world was made for if the world be made for our sakes, why do we not have an inheritance? He couldn't understand it, you know. It baffled Adam. Let me start here. Second Ezra 6 and I believe it's 6, right? 6 and 54. Second Ezra 6 and 54. It says, and after these Adam also whom thou madest, Lord, of all thy creatures of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen, talking about Yasharallah, Israel, all right? All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. We understand that we are the Lord's chosen people, his special people, his peculiar people. We're above all nations, right? You know, we're the apple of his eye, the lot of his inheritance, right? But so why the hell are we catching hell? That's what we be saying. Why we were made to go off. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is all powerful. He controls everything. Man's goings are of the Lord. He understood all of this. So Ezra couldn't understand, why are we going through this? Why are we going through the things that we went through? All right? And the angel is going to break it down to him. And ultimately, I gave you the answer. Okay, you got to go through that straight gate. Okay? This world is made for many. The Lord is just. Okay? He's righteous. So, hey, the wicked, this is their world, their kingdom. But hey, we gotta go through the straight gate, which is gonna go into. Okay, we gotta fight, because the reward that we're gonna get is gonna be so much greater. But you gotta earn it. You know, roughly paraphrasing. I hope it's making sense. So anyway, let's go back. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, let me go back up, Salakia. Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, Israel, Yasharallah. As for the other people which also come of Adam, the other nations, the heathens, it's even going to expound on that in verse 57 to let you know. When he's talking about the other people, he's talking about the heathens. They're nothing, all right? They're insignificant, you know? As for the other people which also come of Adam, all right? The other nations, all right? The other 17 nations, if you could receive it, thou hast said that thou art nothing, but be likened unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. It says, and now, O Lord, behold, look, lo, look, these heathen, all right, and who's the chief heathen over us now? Esau, Edom, the basis of men, our chief adversary. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, all right, insignificant, all right, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. It says, but we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thine only begotten, and thy fervent lover, because we're married unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, are given into their hands, all right? We were brought here in America, chiefly Babylon the Great, as a punishment, okay? It wasn't an accident. It wasn't coincidence. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it was orchestrated. It was ordained. He said it happened because of our disobedience. It says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So remember, that's chapter 6, right? So let's jump to chapter 7, okay? So this is, remember, Ezra is having a hard time wrapping his mind around it. You know, he believes Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He trusts him. He loves Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He has faith, but he can't. Yahweh Shem Yahushai's ways are beyond our ways. It's beyond finding out. Especially when he's going to get the visions of the destruction, so on and so forth. He's getting sick. He's like, damn, man. Okay, because the Lord is going to get busy, man. He's not gonna have mercy, man. Now is the time to repent, to get your household in order, to go through that straight gate, which this is gonna go into. Second Ezra chapter 7, I'll start at verse 1. And when I had made an end of speaking, remember 6, he was going into, if the world be made for our sakes, why, again, this is the end of chapter 6, right? Second Ezra 6 and 54. Where is it? 6 and 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, Israel, Yasharallah, all right? It says what? Thy firstborn, thine only begotten, thy fervent lover, okay? That's us, Yasharallah. All right. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? Why are we at the bottom? Okay. Why are we a proverb and a byword? Okay. You know, it says, how long shall this endure? Okay. And not much longer. Not much longer. Okay. It's a light affliction. All right. The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. So now let's go to verse chapter 7. Second Ezra chapter 7 and 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, Ezra, all right, inquiring unto the Lord, right? How long, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights afore. Like I said, an angel would, just like John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos, an angel came to him, was giving him those visions, right? The same thing with Ezra, you see? And he said unto me, up, Ezra, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I speak on my power. He said, and I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea, think about this, the sea is set in a wide place, that it may be deep and great, right? But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. And that's true. All rivers lead into seas, oceans, bigger bodies of water, all right? And the river is narrow, man. Okay, it says, who then could go into the sea to look upon it and rule it if he went not through the narrow? How could he come into the broad? And that's the point, if you could receive it. Okay, all right. That's really what I'm trying to harp on when you go to Second Ezra 8 and 1. And he answered me and saying, the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, have made this world for many. So right now, it's easy a broad is the way that leads to destruction. Okay, right now it's easy to go, just to be of this world. In order to you got to pick up your cross and follow your Habashim Yahushai. You got to afflict yourself. You got to bring your body into subjection. You got to you just can't do your own things. Do your own thing. There's rules. There's a guideline. There's a standard. There's laws, statutes, and commandments. There's a way to govern your life. You're not of your own. You were bought with the price. Okay? You got to make your body a living sacrifice. It's a reasonable service. And then because of that, that's going through the straight gate, the furnace of affliction. All right? You're going to get tested. You're going to get tried. You're going to get bumps and bruises. You're going to fall. But you got to keep pushing. You got to keep running that race, that marathon. Okay, why? Because the prize that's set at hand is great. It's unfathomable. All right, the kingdom. It's gonna be forever, rest forever. Okay, it's so much worth it. All right, it's deep, it's wide and deep, like that sea. But in order to get to that sea, you got to go through that river. It's straight. That's straight. It's windy. It's narrow. Okay, that's what the angel is trying to convey. Okay, but once you travel that river, that course, that road, that straight gate, it's worth it. It's you see again. And I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it may be deep and great. And remember, the Lord said, in my Father's house, there's many mansions, man. Okay, we're going to get to go to different planets, different dimensions. Who knows, man? Okay, it's going to be unfathomable what we're going to be able to do in the kingdom, and we're going to be able to rule forever. And we're looking to be the ruling class, you see? So, to much is given, much is required, you see? It says, but put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it? Because you're gonna go, you travel that windy river, and then you hit the sea, the ocean. It's beautiful. You can't even see the end of it. You know. All you can see is the horizon, but it looks like the ocean goes on forever and ever, and it's beautiful and it's one. You know what I'm saying? It's great. You see. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it? And that's meaning the kingdom. Our reward, and to rule it, because we're looking to be the ruling class, baby. If he went not through the narrow, that straight gate, that position of difficulty. That's why the Lord said, if you take your hand from the plow, you're not fit for the kingdom. You got to keep fighting, pushing. You're going to fall, get bumps and bruises, but you got to, get back up. A righteous man falleth 7 times, but getteth back up. It said, how could he come into the broad? Okay? So it said, there's also another thing. A city is builded. The city is the kingdom, okay? And set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Okay, we're going to be able to rest in the kingdom. Right now, this is not our rest. You see? We got to give diligence to make our calling and election sure. It says the entrance thereof is narrow to get to the city, the kingdom, right? Okay? And is set in a dangerous place to fall. Yeah, you can eat. There's many different. It's a tightrope, baby. You got to keep your eyes single. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Many pitfalls, man. Pride, lust, filthy lucre, a slug, just being a sluggard, just not having. There's many ways to fall out this thing, It says, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left deep water. And that's it. You fall out this truth, that's your ass, man. Okay, because remember, when you come into this thing, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're putting off that old man. You're putting off all them old ways, those old thoughts, which was what? Sin, the wages of death. Okay, becoming a new creature in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, picking up that cross, following him, feeding the sheep. But then you fall out. What happens? That 7 more mightier demons come on you, spirits come on you, man. And you be through. That's what that's saying. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, and is there. And it says, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left deep water. And that's what's waiting for you if you fall out this truth, man. The second death, the lake of fire, baby. Okay? Thermonuclear destruction. A missile is waiting on your ass. Okay? It says, and only one path between them both. Even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be but one man go there at once. Okay? You see? So you got to work out your own salvation. Yeah, we're trying to exhort one another. Okay, but you got to go through that straight gate. You got to work out your own salvation. I can't save you. You can't save me. I can't even save myself. All I got to do, I got to pray, fast, have works, and just beg Yahweh Shem Yahushai, pray that he have mercy upon me, man. Through my works and my diligence and my faith, man. Okay? All our righteousness is as filthy rags. We deserve death. So that's why we got to just keep pushing and praying that we be those men and keep fighting, man. It's a fight. But the reward is going to be so much greater, man. It's unfathomable, okay? It says, Salakia, it says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, through much tribulation, we're going to enter into the kingdom. We got to go through Jacob's trouble. We got to go through the hour of temptation. All hell must break loose. Everything the Lord said, not one jot nor one tittle shall pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Okay, we know, it's going to get nasty out here. We got to go through that, okay, to get to that sea, that kingdom, that beautiful city. The kingdom rests forever. Okay, join ears with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahushai HaMashiach, okay? You see? The heathens in subjection. Ask of me and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. We got to go through this difficulty, okay? This hell, okay? The 2/3, Esau, Edom, the other nations, they're in their heaven. The hopeful elect, we're in hell right now. But a changing of worlds is coming, okay? We're gonna be in heaven and they're gonna be in hell. Well, not the elective, not Israel, Yasharallah, because they're gonna be in the kingdom. They're gonna be come back in their right minds, okay? Yeah, they're gonna have have their head down for a little bit, but they're gonna be good, okay? You see, but that the point of the matter is our heaven is coming, man. Okay, we just got to keep fighting, keep pushing. It says, if it says, and it says 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, It is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, Even so it also is Israel's portion, Yasharallah's portion. Okay, you see. It says, Because of their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bound by his word. His word is bond. Moses laid it out, man. We knew from you choose life or death. It is what it is. We got a choice. You see? It says, Because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. It says, Then were the entrances of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. It says, They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the entrances of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. And what's laid up? The kingdom. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushai laid up the kingdom for us, man, but we got to fight. Okay? You see? That's the point. That's the point. Okay? I don't want to Ratazah that made sense. Okay? I hope it came together, but that's the point. All right? The Most High have made this world for many. This world, it's for the wicked, man. This world is for the wicked. Whatever your heart's desire is, you could do it, man. If it looks good, eat it. If it feels good, do it. That's this world. But the world to come ain't gonna be that, man. It's gonna be rules and regulations, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna rule with the iron rod, man. You see? It says, There be many created, verse 3, but few shall be saved. Only the elect is gonna make it. The elect of Israel, Yasharallah. Okay? And that's the point. We gotta keep pushing. And to go through that straight gate. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is refining us. Okay? This is Deuteronomy 8 and 5. It says, Thou shalt also consider in thine heart, your mind, your lob, that as a man chasteneth his son, okay, so the Lord Yahweh thy power chasteneth thee. That's why we catch hell, because he's trying to get us up that river. Hey, keep pushing, trying to get you to, It says, Hebrews 12 and 6, For whom the Lord Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Okay? Trying to get you down that river to the kingdom. That, as long as you stay the course. Don't quit. Keep pushing, keep fighting. Keep rowing, keep keep running. I'm gonna close out here. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. The kingdom, baby. Okay, we're gonna be first and foremost delivered from this destruction, man. Salvation. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, all right, because 2/3 are gonna get into the kingdom, but they're gonna get there through death by pain, man. A horrible, horrific death. Okay, least they repent. Okay, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. for gold, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is making us gold, man. You know, getting rid of all these impurities, man. You know, hardening us as a good soldier for Hamashiach. Okay? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside. Stay the course, man. Stay the course. That straight gate. Lest ye fall. Hey, remember, if you fall, you're going to fall into that fire or that water, man. You're going to burn or drown, man. You ain't no getting back up. It's a tightrope. Okay? Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Okay? That's the point. We're looking for that reward, the kingdom. All right? Because remember, again, 2nd Ezra 8:1, and he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few. Verse 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. The Lord's will, we be those men and those women, as long as we keep pushing and enduring and fighting. Okay? Adawan and Ratazai came together and it made sense. All right? Keep pushing. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal.